Hi everyone, welcome to a very special episode of the Phase 3 Meet Series. I'm absolutely delighted this week to be joined by two very special guests at the Sage Partner Summit in Las Vegas. So I'll let you guys do your own intros actually. That's probably a little bit better.
Sure. You go first. Paul Struthers. Hey everyone, I'm the Executive Vice President, Managing Director for the region we call UKIA, which is the UK and Ireland, Africa, Middle East, Australia, New Zealand, and Asia. I've been here at Sage for about 6 years and have taken this role on since October. Was the MD for the UK and Ireland from 2020 to 2022, and then took on the UKIA role. So great to see everyone.
Yeah, hi folks, Paul Struthers is my name, and I'm responsible for partners and alliances in the UK and Ireland.
Cool. Most of you will know James as the COO of Phase 3 as well. So first things first, how are you guys finding the conference?
Go ahead.
Exhausting. I'm challenged, but I don't expect any sympathy because we are in Las Vegas. But the conference has been amazing. It serves a number of purposes. One is information dissemination. Everybody's been blown away by that. But the other purpose is networking, and the networking has been fantastic. We've just met so many people, had good conversations, and the buzz is incredible. So, but I'm ready to go home.
One more day. Yeah, I would echo that. For me, it's predominantly about getting together with the partners. This is actually I spent 3 years as the managing director for Sage Canada as well, so I know a lot of the partners in North America, and now it's my first time as leader of the UKIA region, where I've had a chance to meet all the partners across our expanded region, and I just love working with partners. I started my career in the partner community, implementing projects, and it's near and dear to my heart. So just learning what's going on with our partners, how we can help them grow their businesses, and sharing with them, because partners have been a part of the Sage family for over 40 years. A lot of what they're seeing here this week is really just for the partners. So we're bringing them into the tent because they are part of the Sage family. So we all need to know what's out there for us, the opportunity we're after, and get after it together.
The message that rings loud and clear from everybody you speak to is there is one vision of what everybody wants to achieve. We're all on the same path and doing it together, and I think that's really interesting for an organisation as massive and as global as Sage. So yeah, great work for the conference in particular, bringing everybody together and making sure everybody has that one vision and one voice.
Good. Fantastic. Well, I know you guys are really pushed for time, so we'll just crack on straight with a couple of questions, if that's okay, you guys. First one here is, what are your customers' key challenges and how are they solved by Intacct?
Oh, let's start with a hard question.
Can you do a demo as
That's
well?
meant to be the easy one, Paul.
Look, there's a couple of things, right, that are there. Like, what does Intacct bring? Intacct brings a couple of really valuable differentiators. The first is incredible insights. The analytics, the reporting, the data analysis that it provides is unparalleled and a true differentiator. The second thing is it's highly integratable, so it can connect into all your other systems. And of course, it's cloud. It runs on cloud. So we're seeing the people that are getting the most out of it, when they see Intacct, are blown away by the insights they're getting. They've never had that before. They've had to use an old system, download it into Excel, manipulate it, email it around. That's all gone.
Yeah, and without repeating what the other Paul said, it's the time to value for customers. So I think when they get into Intacct, they realize they can get those insights very quickly. They can really streamline their operation, really streamline the financials. Not just the insights they get, but the ability to be on top of all the different moving parts. And we often see customers come and go, wow, they were able to implement it very quickly. They were able to get the ROI out of it very quickly. And then to Paul's point, what's really interesting, what we've been talking about here this week, is how they can expand from there. So Intacct really is the core platform from which we build all the other capabilities for these customers, whether it's automating your payables, automating receivables, a lot that we're going to be doing with generative AI that's being brought into the products that you can put in HR and payroll, your forecasting and planning. So it can really all just sort of expand out from there. So they get in, get started, get the value early, and then expand the value over time. So that's what we're seeing.
Fantastic. We talk a lot about golden triangle, don't we? So you want to just mention have a question around the golden triangle.
Yeah, it's something we're passionate about at Phase 3 with Sage. So we call the golden triangle the ERP for SMB essentially in the UK. So it's Sage People Payroll, Sage Intacct, and selling that as an ERP solution. And I think one of the things that we've seen from this conference in particular is how that's been done in America and how it's been really successful. So we're really interested in how we're going to achieve that in the UK as well, and really land and expand on not just focusing on financials or HR or payroll, but bringing customers together with full back office transformation. And as you mentioned, in terms of integrations, it's a really interesting point. Seeing the integration platforms that are available already, actually the Golden Triangle is going to become a dodecahedron or something with all of the applications that we can bring together. So is that something you're focusing on, sort of the Golden Triangle, and bringing customers together with all of their back office functions?
Absolutely. So what we can use, because Intact as the core sort of financial management solution targets that mid-market sort of type customer. But yeah, we will be doing a lot more, and I'm a huge believer in that sort of portfolio positioning, bringing the best. I call it the 3 legs of the stool. You call it the Golden Triangle. But there's going to be a lot more legs on the stool per se, and that's the value you bring in. So many of the businesses in the mid-market, they have people. They need to manage those people. They need to pay those people. They need to pay suppliers. They need to bill suppliers. They need to do all these things. So we want to be bringing, when they're talking to us about Intact, hopefully we can be getting to the different personas to say, well, it's more than just the financial solution. We can help you manage your business all on a single platform, and it has all that connectivity and integrations that we talked about as well. So 1,000%, that is how we're going to market. So you'll see a lot more on that, and positioning those more as suites as we go to market.
I think the other thing for me is this is about an ecosystem. Right? We have, we build products and we innovate products, and then in partnerships. And upstairs here in the convention center, there's an amazing array of all the partners we use that can add that out. And that can be, in expenses or automation, or it can be industry specialists or payments or anything like that. And that's what that's the future is. The future is about making sure that Paul said, you lock down on your financials and then you build out, streamline, automate it.
Fantastic. And on the topic of future, final question: what can customers expect to see from Sage in the next 12 months? We've seen some of that obviously over the last 3 days here in some of the sessions. But from your point of view, guys, what do you think? What are you most excited about in terms of Sage in the next 12 months?
There's 2 letters, AI.
Yeah.
That's what it is. If there's anything I've heard about this, it's AI.
Yeah.
And it's not a dream. It's real. It's
absolutely.
Here. And that's that's the most exciting thing about it, is that there's a lot of talk about it, but now we're seeing that it's the rubber's hitting the road. So that's the 2 letters I remember.
It's interesting though on that point, because speaking yesterday, the CTO was talking about the AI in the future, but I think a lot of people had a light bulb moment that users of Intact are already having the experience with AI. They just don't realise it yet. So it's not something that's a far off concept. It's already in place and working now. And I think that, as I said, was a light bulb moment for a lot of people in the room yesterday.
Yeah, being able to do the automated emailing of the payables and the GL outliers and things like that. We're already doing it in lots of place. Yeah, for me it's similar. We're focused on being a very human-centered business at Sage, and what we can do with the capabilities we have in the platform, the product set, and the 2 letters that you mentioned, the work we're doing on A, but it's already in place, is about making life easier for that customer. So we are now able to meet our customers where they work. So if you need to work in an Excel spreadsheet that's integrated into Intact, and we can be flagging things through AI for them in there. And if it's easier for them to work in there, so be it. If they're going to be in Teams and we meet them in there with data that's abstracted from other parts of the portfolio, then we meet them there. It's all about helping our customers be more productive and focusing on the tasks that matter. If we can automate a bunch of tasks for them that aren't as value add, and then they can focus on the core competency to grow their business, and that's what we're all about. That's what we're excited about.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much, guys. Like I say, I know you're very busy, or have been very busy. So thank you for making the time out.
No, this was a pleasure. We're never too busy for our partners. So
really appreciate
thank you.
that.
See you guys.
See you, everyone.
Thank you, guys.
Cheers.
Take care. Bye bye.